friends, it's Nancy. Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm back with the calendar challenge from Amy at Crafty Cat. And I had to think about it for a while, but I think I've come up with a plan so far. So I would suggest whatever calendar you're using, either find a magazine or a digital kit or something to kind of go with the theme of your calendar. And, this calendar here is kind of these pretty light watercolory looking flowers, and the colors are springy. And, right away I knew it lended itself to the Daphne Diary magazine. And, I'm always cutting mine up. And the colors are perfect. So I thought, well, then I'm going to use images, I think, from Daphne's diary, and I'm looking at it and I see the bees and birds and flowers in here, and butterflies and birds. So I thought, well, this is going to be like a spring florally garden journal. And I thought, well, then I'll look for flowers and things out of the Daphne Diary magazine that I can collage with and do things with, right? So I got that, and then I said, I have a ton of Tim Holtz stuff, dolls and things. So I went through them and just kind of pulled some out that I thought might work in here, because I want to incorporate some of these in there as well. And then I went looking on Pinterest for spring garden, spring quotes. And I start writing them down because I figured I could. I dug out my label maker here. I have a Dymo label maker, and it prints out this. It's like a adhesive paper. You might have the old-fashioned kind that prints out that plastic and embosses it, but this one here prints out paper, and you pull the back off and it's a sticker, and you can type in what you want. And I thought I would print out some of those quotes and put them on tags and here and there to decorate. So that's what I suggest, that if you, depending on what your calendar looks like, try to find a magazine that you could cut up, or maybe a digital kit that you have that you can start cutting up and use the images in. That was my first thing, and I was happy with that, because as you can see, these are all from Daphne Diary magazine, these little birds, the flowers, and you see how nice it goes with the colors and the style of this calendar, right? So that's how I determined that. And then I'm going to put these two ladies and two little girls on the cover. You'll see I'm going to arrange them in this giant flower garden under the sun, and I think it's going to look super cute. But I wanted to figure out what I'm going to do in the pockets. So what I did was I took 3 manila folders that I bought from the Dollar Tree. I always just, if I'm in there, I just pick up a package of them and throw them in my drawer. So I think I used about 3. And I pre-cut some tags to fit in the pockets. These are awful big tags. So, depending on how you glued, you're going to have to just measure for yourself what fits in the pockets. I use glue stick, and I kind of, glue stick will cover more than a bead of glue, but these Dollar Tree calendars are thin, and so I didn't want to use wet glue on them. So I used the glue stick, which holds it really nice, but it left less real estate. But really, look how big this tag is. I mean, for me, this measures almost 4.5 by 11. I mean, that's huge, right? And then I probably cut them. So what I was going to do is decorate each one, cut them into a tag, cut the corners off, and then could have the back for writing space. So these are just Dollar Tree folders. I think I cut about 3 of them up to fit everything in here. So I put one in this first pocket here, and then in the side pocket here, I put one and left the tab here, and I thought, you see how nice those are sticking out? There's 2 of them. So I measured the, and just cut one, excuse me, to fit in here. And I thought it was fun with the tabs sticking out, right? So you just kind of got to kind of measure what you think's going to fit in your pocket, and then you'll cut them. Then you'll cut it out. And then here's another one in this pocket here. Okay, and then here, this is the two, I'm sorry, shook the camera. These are the two side pockets. So I made two tags. Well, I cut 2 pieces of folder that's going to go in these 2 side pockets, and we'll cut them into tags and put little somethings on them. So that's the 2 side tucks here. And then in this pocket here, I thought, well, I had a piece of folder, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun to make a little double journaling spot and put it in this here so we'll have that to decorate. And then 2 tags in the middle, 2 tags to go in these middle pockets here. And then in this pocket, I had this piece, and I thought, well, we could make like a tall matchbook type thing to go in this one here. And then here's the 2 doubles here. So I cut 2 pieces that go in here. And then a tall one in here. And then another side one here with the little tab part sticking out. And then in here, in these, I just cut whatever was left over, 2 different sizes of tags to put in the last 2 pockets here. So then I have these pages left here. This is what I had left over from cutting what I did cut off. So with these 2 pieces here, you can always put another pocket here, but I think I have enough pockets and stuff. So I thought I would probably these are going to fit perfect here. I was just going to cover this up, just cover that up with one of these pages here. So I'm going to do that first so it looks pretty. And I can always, it seems like I need to just trim ever so slight off the top here. So I'm just going to take my scissors and do it here. Just a smidge off. And then also I have another kind of option-y thing that I do with my Daphne diaries. I'm just going to round these 2 corners here to match the corners. I do like the rounded corner on these. I don't know if you did. I'm using the smallest round corner part. What am I saying? The rounded, the small. You see the small one. And it just, to me, it makes a difference. It just, it's not sharp edges. See, that looks really nice. So I'm going to glue that down first, and we'll cover that back part up. And like I said, if you want to put more pockets, if you really want to load this up and make it full of stuff, you can, right? It's your calendar. You can do whatever you want. So I'm going to make sure I get the edges really good here. Like that. And get this. I love this glue stick. I think I told you a million times already. I do love it. I do. It works out really well. Okay, let me get my edges here. And then this will be finished in the back here. Okay. So let me get that on, lined up like that. And that's easy enough for me. So now we used up one whole piece that I cut off, I'm not wasting anything. This looks great. I think it's cute. So that's the back there. Okay. So then what I have left is this piece. And look at that cute hummingbird on there. I'm going to have to figure something out. So I just have this left from the calendar. That's the only thing I have left. I'm sure we'll find a spot for it. So the other thing, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but the other thing I do with my Daphne diaries is if there's some big pages that have these beautiful images on them like this, I fold them and make envelopes with them. So what I do is I take the whole page out and I fold in, and I don't measure, I just fold in about a 1/2 inch on both sides like that, okay? Then I open it up and I take the bottom. When I look at pages, I kind of look at, oh, that would make a beautiful front of an envelope. So then what I do is I just kind of fold it up, leaving about, because these are big pages in this magazine, I leave about 2 inches from here, and I fold this part up, and then I leave about a scant, no, I would say at least 1/4 here, and I fold this down. So you see how there's, you know, a little bit left up here. I don't fold it right up to here. So, and then I fold this down. Okay, so then, I guess I'm showing you this because I thought maybe one of these could go in here, but I'm not sure if it will. So then I cut along the line from here. This is just fun to mail, because I've mailed stuff in these envelopes to people and they mail fine. I mean, you might pay a couple pennies extra, maybe not, depends what you put in them. But I I make these with pages from this magazine. You could use any magazine, you just got to clearly address it, you know, put a label or something. Okay, so I cut that part, and then up here I'm going to cut down and out. I mean, this is like a simple way of making an envelope, and it's a nice size too. You can fit stuff in here. So then I do that, and then I get my corner rounder, and I like my corners rounded on the front top of the envelope here. So then I just fold that in, and I could use glue stick, but I'll use wet glue here, and I put some on here like this. This is fun to do with any magazine, your gardening magazine, gardening catalogs even. Okay, so then I'm going to fold this in and make sure that it works. Sometimes if I didn't cut it very good, I can trim off the sides, but usually I don't have, like this side here, I think I have a little tiny bit left to cut. So let me just cut this down here, because I just, you know, I don't measure, I just kind of cut it off. Okay, so then, so there's my envelope. And so I would put my return address label up here, and I could just put a pretty like Tracy label here and write the recipient's address in there. And then this is the back, and then you can put stuff in there and just run a bead of glue and seal it up. And then wouldn't you love to get this in the mail and wonder what's inside? Isn't that pretty? So I do that a lot. Here's another one I did. And I thought these, and sometimes they're different sizes. You could do this with anything, but I make a lot of those. I have a whole folder full that I've made. And these would be fun to stick in here too. See, now I thought these would be fun to stick in this calendar. They fit really well, perfectly actually, in these. So I wasn't sure, but yeah, so you know, we can stick these in too. I've made those. What else? Also, I thought I did a lot of, I've been looking through my magazines and fussy cutting more stuff out of the Daphne diary to go with the garden spring theme. And then I was looking at my die cuts, and I have flower die cuts. These are not Tim Holtz. These were Stampin' Up! Ones, but they're similar. But if you have any kind of flower punches, well, depends on your calendar, obviously. But I'm going to probably be die cutting some flowers to decorate the tags and things like that. I don't know. That's what I thought of so far. So if you want to do it this way, I felt good that I did this by measuring out and putting in tags, and now I have the bases in here already, and you know what, it feels really nice. Oh, and even the back, I just realized I could take this piece here now and cover the back. Oh, that would be perfect. I'll have to do that after, but look at that. That's perfect. So the only thing I have left then is this, which I'm sure I'll use. So that's super fun. So maybe you could use your 2 large pieces and do that also. All right, so let me show you how I thought of decorating this. So I wanted to put these girls here. They're not dark like his other ones. These are probably one of the first ones. See how the other ones are like darker? But that's okay. I inked around it and they're going to show up just fine. So I have those gals there. And then I thought, since the sun is shining up here, I thought it'd be pretty to put flowers growing here and put them among the flowers. And then these two, look at these cute little birds that I cut out too from a page. So we're going to play with those, put those on there. Okay, so I got to stop saying That's driving me crazy, right? We all have an idiosyncrasy, don't we? Or something we do and we don't even realize we do it until we hear ourselves or somebody points it out to us. But we're all human. It's okay. I know you love me. So here I go. So anyway, I was kind of cutting these flowers out and I thought, well, let's just play around. So I just cut a bunch of them out. And I like the yellow because the yellow's in the sun, and the pink, and I cut this one out. Oh, I didn't finish cutting it out, did I? Oh, look at that, I didn't. So I'm not really cutting like really close. Like some of them I did, obviously I did, but all these little ones here that have a lot of stuff between them, I'm not worried about that. So I will just trim this around here because it's so busy that I don't think you're going to notice it when I put all the flowers together and the gals over it. So I'm really excited that I figured out kind of a theme to go with this, but really the calendar told me the theme with the flowers and the birds and the bees and the colors. I was excited, and just go with that then, I guess, right? Whatever your calendar is. And okay, that's good enough. So then I thought, well, that one, see, that was at the edge of the page. So I thought, well, that's perfect there. And I'm just going to layer these flowers, something to this effect. And here's some green ones here. And I don't care about the words behind it. That's fine, right? We don't worry about that. So I thought these would be fun over here. And then maybe the rose, something like that. And then I thought this one would be cute here. Oh, something. Oh, let me just start getting these down. And then we'll figure it out. So the only thing is you got to be a little careful with the glue sticks. So, so you don't rip them, because the pages are not the heaviest, but they're very good quality paper. So I'll just start doing this and just kind of give you an idea of how you can decorate the front. Okay. So I'm going to put this about here, I think, right about here. I want them, because the girls that'll make the flowers look taller than they are. So that's why I'm putting it up here. Okay, and then I think I wanted the purple one here, like that. That looks cute. I wish I didn't have to cover up the little bee, but I'm going to have to. He'll have to be covered up, but I could probably find an image in the magazine of bees that I can put them out there, or I have a stamp I can do. So I'm going to put this down here. That looks cute. And see, I didn't cut all the white. I don't think it matters. You're not going to see it. And then I'm going to put this pink one. This one kind of falls over, and I want this to go higher like that. So I think I'm going to put that one up here like that. So it looks like they're taller. Okay, let's put that. I'll make that go about here, I think. I don't want it to go over the page here, but that looks fine. And see how it's coming together already? That's so cute. I think I'm going to glue this one here already, because that was on a side of a page too, so I thought, well, that's fine. That'll go over on the other side, just for filler, right? You can have greens, and I do the fussy cutting, like, you know, when I just don't feel like, if I'm watching TV, which is rare, but if I'm watching TV, or I just feel like fussy cutting, right? That's when I'll do it. Okay, and then I think I'm going to put the rose right about here, like that. Okay, that looks good. Oh, okay. Let's do that about here. So see, I'm kind of covering the words up behind there a little bit, so you can't really read what's going on, but it looks nice because they're purple words, pretty words. And then I'm going to put this one here, and then the idea was to put the ladies here. See how that cute that is? Oh yeah, I like it. And then I'm going to put those little birds on there. And I was so happy with how I thought it would turn out. I think it's going to be cute. But I haven't thought of the tags yet, like what to do on the tags. Oh, yeah, they're so big. It's a little intimidating, right? They're so big. Too big. But you know what? Collage, right? We're experts at the collaging since we've been doing so much of it. I think collaging is the way to go on those big ones, and then put some focal points and the pretty quotes. That's why I thought it'd be nice to have really pretty springy. Well, that does not want to stay down there, does it? Hold it down for a second. Okay, there. So then the girls will be standing here. I think that's super pretty. So now for that, I'm going to use the wet glue, and then I'll put the little birds. We'll see where the birds are going to go. Yeah, the thing is, the Tim Holtz dolls aren't huge. They might get lost on the tag, but you know what? We'll see. We'll figure it out. If we don't use them on the tags, we'll use them on the fronts of the pockets and the other pages, but we'll see. So I'm going to put them right there. Hold them down for a second. Where did my little word go? Uh-oh. See, I lost my word. Life is a garden. Oh, where did I? Oh, it's on my lap. Okay. I printed that out. Life's a garden. So I'm going to put that on too. Okay. So then this little bird's facing this way, which I thought would be super cute here. Isn't he cute? You would be, if you really look at your magazines and go through them like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, you'll see different things every time. Every time you look, you will see different things. So I'm going to put that little bird there. Can you see? Yeah, I'm in frame. Okay, so that's going there. And then this little bird's facing that way, so I thought I would put him up here on top of the branch. Okay. Like he's standing on this branch here of the tree, of the little flower here. And see how I built up the page? So I built it up and with the sun shining. And then this here, I'm going to see. I think I'm going to put it, I could put it there. I could put it up here. I thought about putting it up here too. I don't think I want it. I don't think I want everything down here. I think it needs to be up here. That's what I'm thinking. And I actually bought some refills for this. I've had this forever, but on Amazon I found the refills for it, so I bought them. So this is, once again, DYMO, Dymo tag, extra, no, Dymo Letra tag, and it takes the paper refills. I don't even, they must sell it if I found a refill, and it runs on a battery. And then I'll show you the refills. I got them on Amazon too. There was a box of 6 of them. It's paper, white paper sticker, Letra, used for Letra tag. Yeah, that's what that says on there. Dymo Letra tag maker tag. And they come like this, and you just pop them in. So if you're interested in this way, you can print out and say anything you want. And I inked around it already. And I think I'm going to put it up here. I think I am. I'm going to just stick it right there. Life's a garden. Yeah. So what do you think? I think it's so cute. Making sure I'm in frame here. You see it? It's hard to get this whole thing in there. What a cute cover that is. And I'll cover the back. I could do that, I guess, really quick. Put that on there like that. This one looks like it fits with just a smidge off again. So maybe, I mean, I haven't planned out anything yet as far as, but maybe we could take a look and see. I'm gonna keep the videos short so they're not too long. But look at that, so cute on the back cover here. Oh, maybe I need to cut it a smidge more. No, it's good. Okay, I'm gonna get this on. I'm so excited. I love spring. My birthday's in the spring, so I love spring. And anything with flowers in garden is really nice, right? I'm not a good garden grower, but I love gardens. I love to visit gardens. I love to see other people's gardens and pictures and things like that. I can grow pumpkins, though. That's the one thing I can do, is grow my pumpkins. So, oh, by the way, when I was in Wisconsin, I went to a store and they had a nice selection of garden seeds. So I bought 3 kinds of pumpkin seeds. I'm going to split them with my daughters. They have bigger room to grow than I do. But I bought like a autumn orange one. I bought a cotton candy white one. And I bought one of those jade green ones. Ooh, that's going to look so fun. So fun to, so I will have to, when planting time comes and growing, I will have to figure this out and let you know how they're growing in all 3 of our gardens. So look at that on the back. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I'm in love with it. Okay, so I love my cover. It's so cute. So cute. I mean, I could even put a few more flowers. I don't know, what do I have here? I have some pre-cut flowers out here. Oh, I even cut out, look for other things. I've cut out this bicycle. Look, I don't think I want to put that there, but it sure does look cute there, doesn't it? What else do I have? I have this flower, but I think it's too bright. These are all nice and pale flowers. Oh, here's one that's smaller. I could put that there, maybe. Oh, that's cute. I kind of like that one there, I think. That goes really well with the pinks and the bird. I'm going to put that there. Let me get that on there. I kind of like it. Can never have enough flowers, right? I'm going to put that one right here. Love it. And I'll just cut this little tiny piece off there. All right. Okay, well, so like I said, for the inside, we've got the tags to decorate. That's going to take time. These pages here, these are pretty in themselves, but we could, not to say we can't do something on them. okay? For instance, and I don't think I'm ready to do it yet, but see this piece I cut off from a page, and you know, we could do something like that and build up that way, or I might save it for the tag, actually. These are beautiful like this. I think what I was thinking of doing is when they're like this to just print out one of the sayings and put it here. Now, if you want to bear with me, I kind of show you, I kind of went through, like this one, I would leave it and just put a pretty spring quote. So I wrote a few down. Some of these are longer than others, and I figured that's good because I would cut them down. And see how this, you just lift that up and pop that in there. Let's see if I can do one. If you want to hang around with me and do it, I'll do this one by Claude Monet. I must have flowers, always and always. So then you can put caps on and then take them off, and hopefully I can watch what I'm doing here. I must space have, take your time with this, have flowers, if I can spell, flowers, and then a comma. Did I get a comma there? No. Sometimes you have to hold the shift down. I don't know if that's a comma. Let's see. Here's, the symbols are above the letters. Maybe this is a comma. Yeah. Space. All. Oh, I think I went too many. So you can go back. All ways. And always. Oh, I didn't spell that right. So see, you can go back. Sometimes I don't think I hit these buttons very good. Ways. Always and always. And then shift and put a period. And then I can, what does that mean? I don't know if I can print out more. Let's print that one. Let's see, always and always, and then I'll print his name. And then we can cut it to fit where we want. C-L-A-U-D-E, Claude, space, caps, M. Take caps off. O-N-E-T. Okay, so hopefully I spelt it right. I wasn't really watching very well. And then you hit print. And that's going to come out the side here. And hopefully I didn't misspell. If I did, I'll do it on my own and show you another time. But I just wanted to show you how this works. Super easy. It's going to print out in a second here. It's a long one, but I thought that'd be perfect for those pages that you don't need to decorate. It's done, so then you hit this button and it cuts it off. Isn't that the coolest? I love this thing. So let's see if I did a good job. I must have flowers. Oh, I didn't put a space. That's okay, I'll use it anyway. So this is what I would say. Before I ink it, I will see, I must have flowers. And then I'd probably cut it here, which should have been a space, but that's okay. So I would say I must have flowers, comma, always and always, and Claude Monet, right? And I can cut off a little extra. They always give you a little bit extra, so that works. So then I would, after I have it where I want it, I'm going to ink it. And then you know what I was inking with was my, well, you can use Vintage Photo. whatever color, but I'm using, because this is kind of light, I brought out my tea dye ink. I hardly ever use this color. We always use vintage photo, right? So I have my tea dye, and I will just ink these up. And if you want them bigger, I mean, you can always like mount them to cardstock and make it like more pronounced, but I don't think I need to. I think it's going to be fine the way it is. So I just wanted to show you how that label maker works and how I envisioned what I wanted to do with it. Okay, so then maybe his name here, and then I must have flowers, always and always. So let's put that down. And it's got a nice stick to it too. I mean, I think it's going to be fine. You can always add more glue if you feel like it's not going to stick, but I think it's, on this calendar paper, it sticks pretty darn good, I have to say. Okay, so let's try to get this even. I might get my head in here, but that's okay. So I must have flowers. Let's see if that's even. Even as I'm going to get it. And then always and always. Oops. It's so sticky, I don't want to pull it off. See, it comes in 2 strips off here, so that's good. Instead of 1, it's easier to, as I'm struggling, it's easier to get them, the sticky part off. So I must have flowers, always and always. Oops. Well, see, it's stuck there, so it's staying there. And then Claude Monet. So that I went on Pinterest and looked for spring quotes, and then you'll find a whole bunch of things, and then just find some that you like. Okay, Claude Monet. See, now I think for this, that's all it needed. Just, and now I'm going to put them throughout the calendar, but we'll do that. But I just want to give you the idea of how it works, okay? All right, friends, so I'm going to let you go. Just wanted to give you some of those ideas. Here's my cover again. I absolutely love it. So let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Take care now. Bye.